enchantment. Come, little children, the time's come to play here in my garden of shadow.
Hey guys, welcome back here, Rawdog here. This time, I'm going to be on the other end of the camera. I'm currently using my Samsung Galaxy S5 for decent picture, and I don't know how the audio is, so if I apologize for the beginning of this video being poor quality. Once we get on the PC specs and all that, I'll go back to using that little baby right there, the Blue Snowball, and then you'll see my sexy little, look at me right there, oh my god. Okay, today I wanted to do a setup guide on my PC and specs and where I got everything and how I've got everything in case it helps any of you guys. Starting with my PC, I got that monitor, that keyboard, which turns on and off by this color, the green. I like green. The mouse is green. And then here is my big monster rig. I can control the lighting effects with this, which is freaking sweet. I can turn it off with this, turn it back on, and it still goes back to doing what it's doing. There's the front of my case. I can control my fan speeds here. As you can probably see right there, it's 2 out of my 7 fans. Where I edit it a lot, and I like to edit it a lot overnight where I'm asleep. That way I don't have to deal with it during the day. I leave it on. I've got the headset I currently use is the Astros, but I've got it plugged into a Turtle Beach extension, so that way I can have mute and sound quality and all that good stuff. I currently use 2 display adapters. They're not the same. One it came with my current monitor was a Sceptra. It's a 22-inch. It's got widescreen for more optimal experience, so you can see what's going on the left and right more. It's a 1080p native, just like that monitor right there. I still haven't adjusted the settings right with it, so it doesn't look as 1080p as this one. But this one came with my old computer that I gave to my beautiful wife that we need to go get her desk and pick it up and set it up soon. But that monitor came with my old computer, so we bought her another one because I really loved it. And then this other TV right here, which is really dirty, I need to clean it. That's what happens when you have a little kid, guys. Thanks. Shout out to my daughter. She gets it dirty. And then I got my little mini fridge. Gotta have the water and the dew. Oh, get out of there. And then for gaming consoles, I set my PS4 up right there. And then I set my Xbox One up there. The PS4, I don't really play as much as I do the Xbox, so I mostly buy disc versions of games, that way I don't have to keep them stored in the cloud, that way I can just pop them in and install them real quick. But on the Xbox One, where I play more, I have 2 external hard drives. It's kind of hard to see, but there's one and there's one right there. And then for webcam, that's the one I'm using. I'm not really liking it. It says it's full HD 1080p, but it's like 30 frames per second, and to me it doesn't look like full HD 1080p. So let's hop on in, guys, to the PC specs more, and then I'll show you where I got it and how you can configure it, and I'll leave a link to the description to all my stuff below. The Blue Snowball I got at Best Buy, $50 after taxes, and my whole setup, it was kind of expensive, but I did the 3-day build and shipping and all that. So alright guys, I'll see you on the computer. Hey guys, welcome back. Rawdog here, continuing where I left off my phone. I'm going to show you my PC specs, which should be on screen here right now. My GPU or my graphics card is a GeForce GTX 970. And it doesn't show the gigs, but it's a 4 gig. And I really like it. If you've been watching any of my playthroughs on the PC or anything, on Fallout 4, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and DayZ and H1Z1, I'm averaging on the highest settings, depending on how optimal the game is or how well the developers optimize it. I'm getting anywhere from 60 to 120 FPS on the highest of highest settings. Fallout 4, I run a steady, never drop even one single frame anywhere in it on the highest, which is ultra at 60 FPS. Same with Rise of the Tomb Raider. H1Z1, I don't play on the highest because the game doesn't look any different than normal, and I go for like 210 FPS, so I go on high instead of ultra. My CPU, we'll get back on track here, is an Intel Core i7. It's a 4790K. I don't really know what all that is. All I know is it's a 4.0. Off the website I went to, which we'll get into that in here a little bit, there's two i7s you could choose from, a 3.6 or 4.0, and really the only difference was like $30, so I figured why not go ahead and spend $30 more now than have to worry about, oh my god, I need a 4.0 in a year from now. The same with the RAM. It came stock with the PC build I picked at 8 gigs. I went with 16 because most games nowadays, or anything you're using, relies heavy on your RAM, and it really helps with the computer speed. Because when I click something, it's like almost instantaneous, as you're seeing on hand there. Sorry guys, my throat's getting really dry. I think I'm getting sick. So if you see me drinking a lot of water in a lot of my videos, thank my wife and my beautiful little baby. I really apologize for that. It kind of hurts. Everything I run is 1920 by 1080p at 60 hertz. And what you're seeing right here is NVIDIA GeForce. So we're going to exit out of that and we're going to go to this. This is where I currently got my PC from. I was searching and searching and searching. I almost found one at Best Buy, Walmart. Walmart's kind of got the similar thing to CyberPower PC, but if you're going to do that off Walmart, I highly recommend doing it here. Customer service was fantastic. I know a lot of people gave bad reviews on the customer support, but I thoroughly enjoyed them. They were nice. They helped me. The only thing I had trouble with one time was where we recently moved to the house I'm living in now. My shipping and my billing address did not match, so we had to call the bank, authorize the payment, and then we had to authorize the payment to California because that's, I guess, fraudulent. But I came here. You can go to gaming PCs. You can look through everything. A lot of these builds are really nice, but they're not something that's in my price range right now. And pretty much I'm getting the same damn thing as what they're getting, except their graphics card is a little bit more extreme. They have a little bit more cooling or a few extra fans. I clicked on gaming PCs. I'm with the custom configurators, and I went to this one, the 955. There's two different ones you can pick. I didn't realize that until after I sent mine, I think, and I've got the 4790. I'd click on the 6700. What you're seeing here is the stock, everything you're seeing, and with my build, you can get all this. The only thing I didn't get was the Razer Black Widow mechanical gaming keyboard. I kind of wish I would have waited like another 2 weeks to get my computer, and at the same time I don't, because I thoroughly love this. I mean, on my old computer, when I was rendering a video at 1080p, full HD, 60 FPS, it was going to take me about anywhere from 12 hours to 2 days. This, it doesn't take me no longer than 3 to 4 hours, and that's because I'm not doing accelerated rendering. And the only reason I'm not doing accelerated rendering is because I don't want to put that much stress on this computer, because my build was $1,659, including the $129 for shipping. You can come through and pick all your cases. My case range is right here. I picked the X-Titan 200 full tower. It was really nice and a good bang for your buck. I really wanted this one, but it was an extra $100 technically. But look at that. That looks freaking fantastic. And then see what you can do for benchmark on your games and stuff. I picked Tomb Raider and I picked Ultimate. So then you can start picking your stuff from there. You can pick. You gotta make sure for whatever thing you pick, it automatically adjusts it. But if you want more, you're more than welcome to pick it. I was gonna do the laser engraving, but when I swapped, I was gonna get the glass at first, and when I swapped back, I forgot to check it. But if you check it, yeah, you can put your personal. I can't do it on this one. We'll pick this one. Then you could type in your name. I was going to do Raw Danger in my YouTube, which that would have been pretty sweet. And it probably would have been right here on the top. I know you can't really see it, but that's what I did. The RBG multicolor 60 million color. I did these fans right here. I think that's the ones you see on the top. I didn't do absorbing any of that stuff. See, this is what I did on mine. The 4.0 8 megabyte Intel Smart Cache. Mine doesn't say Skylake on the end. I think that's really the only difference. But I've got the 4790. And I did do this one. I did the 10% more overclock if I wanted to. And I made sure it was tested that way. I'll probably never overclock my computer. But just in case, the off chance, why not? I got these fans right here. They look cool. I did these, but I changed it to dual. It was literally $8 more. Go down. I picked motherboard. I did the Asus. That's my motherboard. But this is a new one. I didn't know they had this one. Or no, this is the new one, sorry. Looks pretty nice. I don't really know the difference personally for half these parts. If you guys do and you're watching this video, let me know in the comment section below. I want to know more about PC, but I really don't know a whole lot. I know I can change the RAM. I've done that before. That was a bitch. See, well, here it was cheaper on the ones I got. Let's see. On my upgrade from the 8 to the 16 when I got mine 2 weeks ago, it was only like less than $20, but now it's $69. But I recommend that. I highly do. Most games are running standard 8 gigs for everything anymore. My graphics card, the one that's got selected is the 950. I've got this one. The supercharged, or no, not the supercharged. There's the turbo. But that doesn't really look like mine, so I'm not sure. You can get either you can get the 980. The one I recommend if you can afford it is this one. This game will run anything. Oh, well, you're not going to show it to me. Oh, thanks. I've got one of these, an SL iBridge. It came standard with my motherboard. That's the one I've got here. If you guys know what that means, just let me know. I don't know. And depending on what kind of graphics card you get from this site, I got Rise of the Tomb Raider for free. You can get Tom Clancy's. I recommend getting Tom Clancy's. That game is amazing. Amazing. I got the standard power watt because that's what it picked for me, so I didn't really want to change it because I don't know. I'm not an electrician. I don't know what I'm going to need to power this heavy rig. I don't think I picked one of these. I don't think I picked an internal PCI. I picked the 1 terabyte, and I didn't realize that this thing comes with a little small internal for just pretty much the operating system, and then it comes with the 1 terabyte. Well, I recommend if you have the extra dough to throw around to make it rain, then let's upgrade a little bit more. You can get a 2 terabyte for $29, or a 3 terabyte for $71, or 4 for $108. I recommend going for that 4, because you would fill this up a lot quicker than you think, especially if you're like me and you want to record in the highest quality. And if you have an SSD drive higher than 500 gigs, you get Assassin's Creed Syndicate. If that's something you're into, I mean, spend $60, get $60 back. It's pretty much the way you look at it. I got the standard on optical drive. None of that really matters to me. I didn't select one of these internal wireless cards because at the top where I showed you the freebies, you get a 1 gigabyte external. It's really small. It just plugs in the back USB hub. I don't know how well you care about your onboard surround sound. I just did the high definition onboard 7.1, but if any of you other guys like anything better, you can select those. You can get an internal sound card. I really don't know how helpful all this stuff is. I should probably look more into that since I'm doing everything. But I'm pretty sure this is my monitor. It was 116, yeah. If you want 2 of the same, you can select it. It just kicks it up. You just double your price. I didn't even really select nothing. Look, my bill's $22.39. See? Cables, I just clicked none because I really didn't need any extra cables. I already had all the HDMIs or Ethernet cords I needed. I didn't pick a keyboard because I got the one I wanted for free. Same with mouse. I love this mouse. Love it. I didn't pick a mouse pad because I'm going to show you guys this mouse pad real quick. Before we continue on, I've got my heavy 47-pound Xbox on it. Look at this thing. It is huge. Like, why do you need this? Like, why? I apologize for the stupidness. Get over here. And I got a headset for free, so if you don't have a headset, I already had one, but I'm having trouble hooking up my Astro mix amp, so that's the way I've got it hooked up right now. I've got to figure out how to do it. You can get it an eye-ear headphone hanger if you like headphones and all that. I recommend, if you don't have a mic like the Blue Snowball that I'm showing you right here, the one I'm talking to you in all sexy okay. That is $50. If you have the extra money to spend all at once, and you not have to go to different stores and all this, that Razer Elite is amazing. I've used them before, not on my build. I've used them at a store to listen to the sound. It is ridiculous. I highly, highly, highly recommend those if you can get them. It's about the same price either way. This I didn't get. That just controls your fans and all that. Temperature display. That's the little piece I have right there. The internal USB expansion, or Bluetooth and all that wireless. There it is, right there. Look at that. Look at that. If you don't have a good router, you can pick a good router. Mine router is up. I'm not going to show you because it's going to take me forever to set the thing back up. But it's a really good router. It's like $200. It goes up to 100 megabytes. Alright. This, I don't know if I've messed up here. I picked this one. And that's the one you're seeing my sexy tire on. And then I got the first one with it. So I probably clicked both. Didn't think you could click both. So I wasted either 35 or 19. I don't recommend either one of those. If you're going to go with it, I recommend either the Logitech's or the LifeCam Studio. Power surge, if you feel more comfortable having your computer plugged in power surge, external USB. And then we're on to the final page. You can pick Windows 7, 8, or 10. I went with Windows 10. I didn't go Pro because, I don't really need all that additional stuff. If you're into that, go for it. I picked the professional wiring. Be a little iffy of the professional wiring. As you've seen on the first part of my video, you've seen my colors and everything looks empty. It looks roomy. You can breathe really good. But on the other side, when I had to remove some plastic and stuff, I thought my computer wasn't going to work. Because they had all the cords together. You get a nice little warranty if you want extended. You can get it. It's kind of pricey, the extended. If your computer's not going to break in 3 years, what's going to happen in another 300 days unless you're just stupid with it? I did the rush to ship to home. I did the 3 days for $69. And then shipping and all that. That's all up to you because I'm not going to click on that because my stuff is saved here. But see, 138 FPS at 1920 by 1080 on Tomb Raider, which is a really high quality game. Alright guys, the last part of this video I'm going to talk to you about some problems I had in general. And I'm going to do some other videos relating to stuff helping with Xbox, the PC, and then the PlayStation. I'm going to do, and the mics and all that. The only other problem I had with CyberPower PC was, once you get your computer, you have to take the sides off. It's just 2 screws, and it slides off, just like, so you can see into the inside. There's some styrofoam in there. Well, you got to be careful pulling that out, and you have to pull it out yourself. You don't get a choice, no matter who you are, because they have to ship it, and they have to ship it safe. But if you pull on something the wrong way, it's going to pop something loose. And also, if you've never had a real graphics card, which I've never had, this was my really legit first PC other than that one I showed you, and that didn't have a legit graphics card. It was just on board, whatever, and it could barely run fucking Minecraft. Sorry, but that's it, is what it is. You have to plug your HDMI from your monitor to the graphics card. Which mine, I use the Elgato software. It should be there. It's going to look a little crazy for a second, but it's what I use, and it's always what I'm going to use. I love it. I love the customer support. I love everything about it. But alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, just let me know in the comment section below. If there's any questions you had relating to everything, I'll leave links to the mic, and I'll leave links to CyberPower PC. If there's any questions at all, just let me know. I don't care what time of day it is. If I see the notification, I will always respond to you. As always, I'm Rawdog, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.